Welcome back to Futbol Mundial, where today I'm joined once again by Mr. Meet Me at McDonald's himself. It's Zach Jalab.
It's a normal haircut. Flipping stop it. Anyway, thank you. Today we've got big names looking for big money, some beginner's luck, and even a heartwarming story from the new camp.
Ooh. Let's take it away. We begin in China because this weekend marks the start of the CSL, the Chinese Super League. We are all so excited. With their transfer window shutting on Wednesday, we're also seeing some players' heads in Europe being turned.
Yes, we've already heard rumours of Iniesta heading to Asia, and this week it's developed that Atletico Madrid could be losing two big names before the window shuts this week. Ahead of the upcoming season, newly promoted Dali and Yifang have strengthened their squad with the acquisition of Yannick Carrasco.
Pretty exciting stuff. The 24-year-old winger, yes, he's still just 24, started his career in the Spanish capital brightly, had big things expected, but so far this season he's been out on the periphery of Simeone's squad, having started just 8 La Liga games and contributed just 3 goals.
But he isn't the only expected departure. Yifang are also in for Gaetan as well, and Diego Simeone is very worried about the financial lure of the CSL. And with Carrasco set to earn 9 million a season, he's not wrong.
He's not, mate. I'd take that. Although 24 years old, I mean,
He could have
come on,
done so
mate.
much better.
So much more to live for, man.
Staying in Asia for our next story as we head to the Indian Super League, where Bengaluru FC have broken 5 records in their very first season in the league after switching from the I-League.
Yes, so far this season, the Blues from Karnataka have become the first team to beat every league opponent.
Not bad.
The first to notch up over 30 points, first to score over 30 goals, only team with 2 players on more than 10 goals, and the first tied to score over 20 on the road.
Christ the Lord, these records mean they're currently sitting pretty at the top of the ISL with 37 points, 8 points clear of second place Pune City.
Don't know if this quite makes Albert Roca ISL's version of Pep Guardiola, but it has shut up their critics who said they wouldn't be able to replicate the levels of success achieved in the I-League last season. And fair play to you guys at home as well, because you called us out on that as well.
He actually listens to you.
Like everyone was telling us that Bengaluru were a force to be reckoned with, so props to you. Now it looks like Usain Bolt will finally make his debut at Old Trafford this year, but don't worry Red Devils fans, he won't be playing under Jose Mourinho. He instead will be captaining a team of international celebrities for Soccer Aid in June.
Do you think I can make it?
Why not, mate?
I'd love to play against Robbie Williams. Anyway,
Good luck with that.
the 8 Olympic gold medalists said that it's my dream to make it as a professional footballer. To play against some of football's biggest legends is going to be remarkable.
I mean, I don't know if this counts as technically being professional, but who cares? Because 2 cultural icons of our time will come face to face as Bolt will go up against English legend Robbie Williams, who will captain the England team in the UNICEF match for the upteenth time. Here's a little message from Bolt himself.
Robbie, let me entertain you.
Usain, you can run, but you can't hide.
Stick to singing and leave the football to me.
The 31-year-old Manchester United fan has previously said that he would want to become a professional footballer after retiring from athletics last year. Though I wouldn't say this is quite the United trial he was hoping for.
Nah, it's not. But Robbie, if you're watching this, sign us up. Come on.
Michael, up front,
Love the guy.
crosses it to Zach Jellum,
Right.
up in the air, boom, it's a goal.
That would never happen.
Pointing out to my fam up
He's
in
a,
the stands.
he's a goalkeeper. Not gonna happen.
Staying in Manchester, we head to the Sky Blues, where Pep Guardiola has been charged by the FA for wearing a yellow ribbon pitchside.
Yes, the ex-Barcelona coach has been wearing the ribbon in support of Catalan politicians who have been imprisoned by the Spanish government. Despite being charged after the FA Cup clash with Wigan, he donned the crest again in the Cup final on Sunday, and he said he won't stop wearing it. Quite
What a
right.
bad man. Anyway, we've spoken to our good mate Guillaume Balaguer, not Gilliam, to see what he thought about the matter.
Finally getting that Spanish pronunciation down.
Slowly but surely.
Pep Guardiola has decided to use his social status to actually stand against it, and fairly so. This is something that he feels very strongly about. Why can he not show his backing to those people in prison? Why can he not do that? I understand that FIFA and UEFA and the FA would like the institutions, even the clubs, not to have political stance, because they of course represent many views of their fans. But one single person, why can he not be what we all are, a political animal? Why can he not have a voice?
So Balaguer there quite rightly saying that Guardiola, should be allowed to express his opinion by wearing the ribbon. Can't really see any problem with it. It's a bit like wearing a poppy almost, like it's not a particularly anti-establishment cause. It's just pro-democracy. But yeah, I think the one thing that is a little bit shady with the Guardiola thing, he is also an ambassador for the Qatar World Cup. Terrible human rights record over there, as everyone knows. But yeah, also well within his rights to do so. So I don't know. And also, Man City fans seem to be jumping on this. It's fine to show solidarity, but as long as they actually know what the cause is, rather than just being like, oh, back on manager. But anyway, there you go.
Always bringing you the political opinion.
Yeah, mate. Next up, we have a proper feel-good story, as for once we see football doing something good for society. This weekend, Barcelona invited a very special guest to watch their match against Girona.
Jose Richard is a keen football fan despite being both blind and deaf, and he's been desperate to experience live football firsthand. Although he can't experience the game through sound or sight, Richard understands the game thanks to his aide Cesar Daza. The pair developed a special board that resembles a pitch and used hand movements to echo the play.
Yes, so Richard, who started losing his senses as a child, says that the ability to understand the game has been a guiding light in his life, and he hopes to spread tolerance and peace in stadiums to help others like himself enjoy the game.
Clearly inspired by the passion of these fans, La Liga are planning to develop the board they use to help other disabled fans experience the game and make football accessible to everyone around the world. Last week I said we need to stop racism in football, and here we are yet again talking about a new player who has been victimised by abuse.
Borussia Dortmund's Michy Batshuayi was the victim this time, as he suffered racist chants from the Atalanta fans during their Europa League clash last week. And in typically Bats fashion, he has taken to Twitter to condemn the fans.
He tweeted 2018 and still racist monkey noises in the stands. Really hope you have fun watching the rest of Europa League on TV while we are through. Hashtag say no to racism, hashtag go watch Black Panther.
Last month, Atalanta fans received a one-game stand closure after Napoli defender Koulibaly was subjected to racist chants during a Serie A clash. And we're backing up Michy.
100%.
It seems absolutely unbelievable that nothing is being done about this horrific problem, especially Serie A. They just need to dish out actually harsh
Sort it out,
punishments,
man.
ban fans.
Just be a nice human being. Yeah. It's not hard.
We move on to everyone's favourite section, One to Watch. And this week we're looking at highly rated youngster Leon Bailey, who was suggested by Brian Yim. Thank you very much.
Yes, the Jamaican-born winger who could technically play for England.
Did Gareth tell you this?
Has scored 11 goals and assisted another 5 in his first full season in Germany.
Yes, the 20-year-old was originally a left-back who has been pushed forward onto the left wing and is currently being scouted by Man United, City and Chelsea. He's also said to be a Chelsea fan, so this guy is, hoping.
God, his numbers are also ridiculous. Compared to Leroy Sané, he's beating him in basically every stat,
Wow.
creating 2.3 chances per game, taking 3 shots per 90, and scoring 1 goal every 2 games. In fact, only Sané's bettering him with dribbles completed with 3.1, which is ridiculous, to Bailey's 2.7.
Exactly, Sané is a master dribbler, and yes, seemingly so is Bailey. He's yet to make his decision on where his international future lies, though. And if Gareth Southgate has any brain cells, he'll get him on the plane. Although I'm not sure whether it is, whether it's technically viable. But according to the Mirror, Leverkusen won at least 100 million for the youngster as well.
I don't care.
This guy is
Gareth,
going places.
Get him on the plane, man. Get him on the plane. Anyway, is there a player you feel that needs some attention to be featured next week? Use the hashtag #OneToWatch in the comments now.
So that was Futbol Mundial, over for another week. But what did you think of the stories? What should we be covering next week? Let us know on Twitter, as always. Zach, where should they head next?
Why not check out the 10 that is on screen right now? And as always, follow us on Twitter, hit us up on Instagram, send Michael a nice pic, and have a good night.
Don't do that.
Like and subscribe.